Hi guys, hope you're enjoying the course till now, and we'll be looking into strings in this particular video. So let's take a variable my message, my msg, and set this to my name is Manish. Okay. Now, as we have already discussed that the strings are always needs to be enclosed in whether double quotes or single quotes. So if I try to print this, you're able to see this string. Okay. Now if I want to select these two values, like my, if I want to print just my out of this string, so I can start from 0. Every index, or the count will start from 0. The index count will start from 0, and I'll take up to 0, 1 and 2. I need to take 2 because it will start from 0 and it will not include 2, so it will basically include 0 and 1. Let's save this and try to print. So I'm able to see my. Alternatively, we can also use it like this, so it starts from 0 and then goes up to 2, not including 2. Okay, let's try to run this. Now we are going to see the same kind of output. Now if we want to get the last if we want to get this particular text Manish, then we need to start at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we need to start at 10 and then go up to end. Let's see. Okay, we are right, it's giving us the value. Okay, so yeah, if you leave after colon, if you leave the this blank, it will search up to the end. Now if like you want to see what is the length of this particular string, how many characters are there in this string, so we can use a length function in this case. Okay, and pass the string value my message as a parameter into this. Now let's try to run this. You're able to see 17. Similarly, if you want to, these are all small cases, small case letters, so we want our string to be modified and have all the uppercase values. So in that case, what we can do is simply take the message my message variable, and then we can use this function. Now if we try to run, you'll be able to see all the capital values, and similarly if I set this and if you set it to lower, then you will be able to see the lowercase. It will convert it into the lowercase. We can also see the count, and count will require a parameter. So in this case, let's say I want the location where the name starts from, so or maybe Manish starts from. Okay, so I'll use double quotes and pass this as a parameter here, and if I try to run this, it will give me 1. I'm sorry, count provides us the value, how many times this particular word appears within this particular string. So if I, instead of using Manish, if I just pass a single character like A, then you'll be able to see, let's run this, 2 times. It appears 2 times within this string. For finding the location, I think the find method is going to work. So we can pass in Manish as a variable, as a parameter, and then we are able to see 11th, it just starts at 11th. Similarly, we can also use replace function. So let's say let's take a new variable, new message, and set this to replace function. The first parameter is going to be the value that we want to replace, and the second parameter will be the value we want to replace it with. So let's use this. Okay, now if we try to print the new message, okay, you see the value of Manish has been replaced in this particular case. Now let's take an example. Okay, we have this string, my name is, and then we have another string named Manish. Okay, and we want to concatenate these two values in new message. Okay, so what we can do is we can simply put a plus sign between these two variables, and we will be able to concatenate these two values. Let's try this. Try to run this. Now you see it's concatenating, but it's not giving the result exactly the way we want. There is no space in between. So what we can do here is we can put a string in between, and then again put a plus sign to give the space. If we try to run this, now you'll be able to see that there is a space in between. Alternatively, we can also use another method. Let's do it this way, and we can reference the first string like this and second string like this, and then and put a space in between like this, and use format function to reference these variables here. The first variable will be my message, and the second variable would be name. Now if we try to run this, we are going to get the same output, but we have put the comma there. That's why it's printing out the comma. Let's remove the comma and try to run this. Now we are able to see the same result. In this case, this is very flexible also. If we change this particular variable and update, it will update the value as well. So this is also an alternative way of concatenating, and it's very clean and classy, as you can see, and it's pretty much it for the string section of this tutorial. We'll be looking into other stuff in the upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.